understanding of the World Surf League and its impact, let us hear from WSL Technical Director, Mr. John Carby.
Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry about that delay, but I guess that's a great insight to the sport of surfing. We have to react to the conditions, and it's a normal part for our sport, but we do apologise for the delay. When we're looking for event locations, countries to host events such as these WSL top level events, there's three things that come into play. Surf tourism is a big part of it. Do people want to go to these events? How are the locals? How is the community? And of course, how is the waves? Philippines, some of the locations we go to, palm trees, blue skies, reef breaks, it's world class. It's one of the most beautiful landscapes, and out towards the provinces is a major tick towards that box of how it looks on camera, drawing people to these communities. It's such a great, it sells itself for us. Second one is the communities, the people. I put Filipinos as probably the top amongst the world of hospitality and hosting. Feedback from the athletes, from the staff is always first about how they've been treated and received by the local community. So tick one, tick two, and the third is waves. With waves like Siargao, Belair and La Union, we're also ticking three of those boxes, world-class waves in world-class conditions. To host a World Junior Championship in La Union was a major achievement for the WSL, and it has boosted the success of the World Juniors. Now there's other nations hungry to host it, so that was on the back of that WSL World Junior. So once again, we're ticking all the boxes, the Philippine people, the Philippine countryside and world-class waves. It makes it very easy for the WSL to come and host events. The WSL is the biggest professional base for surfing, the sport of surfing. It is the NBA, it is FIFA, it's the globally recognized brand for our sport of surfing. It's produced multi-millionaires, household names like Kelly Slater. Even if you're not aware of the sport of surfing, a name like Kelly Slater is a fruit of the brand of the WSL. Gabriel Medina, a Brazilian who came from nothing, now world famous and has a very amazing lifestyle due to the sport of surfing. The media that follows surfing, it's not just limited to small magazines or anything like that. We have People, Vogue. In the West, household names. These athletes become household names. The spread and the reach of the WSL is gigantic. It's also a very unique that everybody who's watching surfing generally will want to come on a surf trip. So when we get to this part of sports tourism and hitting those marks, the images that will flow from these events will be hitting the market that they need to hit. The surf tourism industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and these events help bring people, especially to the outer areas of the provinces, Belair, Siargao. That's a great example of what an international event, international viewership can do to a location. Belair is closely following, and also La Union is another notable location. And with the success and untapped resources of the Philippines, we're hoping to extend and grow even further and further and further into these other locations. Another important thing we do, I sit up here amongst giants. I have congressmen, youth and sports development chairman. I have the chairman of the Philippine Sports Commission, and the Doc Cunliffe, the president of UPSA, who's just had a team in India, a successful fourth place. They're responsible for...
So we filled out our quota for the Asian Games.
Just to tell you, although it's not official yet, the Asian Games has qualifying for Japan next year, and we filled out our quota with our shortboard team in India.
And they're also responsible for the national tour, which also leads to the success of athletes like J.R. Esquivel, Marama Tukong. It's great self-feeding, growing sport, and it helps maintain the grassroots. They're attracted to local achievable events, and that in turn brings them to the WSL events with a level of skill that is of a world-class level. So it's a great partnership running parallel, professional with UPSA, the United Philippine Surfing Association, and it's strengthening our athletes, also making it achievable for day-to-day Filipinos to get involved in these events, see the events, and become great athletes from it. Another partnership we work with alongside these government agencies is the surfing communities in the local areas. We partner with the surfing clubs, which in Siargao we have SISA, Siargao Island Surfing Association. We'll meet Nildi Blancada. I knew I was going to do that, sorry Nildi. We'll meet Nildi Blancada. In Belair we have Jet Bustamante. I got it right, Azrai, the Azrai, and Lala. And we also have over in La Union, the La Union Surf Club, which is headed by Marvin Abad. So every time we go into the location, we partner with these local clubs. They give us information about conditions, what to expect, because we are in a very unique sport that relies on local knowledge. So these partnerships and collaborations from government level to surf associations and local surfers helps bring this picture to run a professional event. I'd like to invite Nildi to come over. And we're just going to show a video of, we're not going to show a video, but we're just going to have Nildi, who is the president of the SISA Surfers Association of Siargao, to come and say a few words. So let's have a round of applause for Nildi Blancada.
Niels, I'll introduce you. She was one of our original Philippine team members. Ano yun? How many years ago?
2008 in Bali.
In Bali.
Yeah.
For the beach games, she was our original with Luke.
Yeah.
With Luke. Luke was our very first international medalist in surfing. Nildi is an original. Yan ang OG.
Thank you. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Especially everyone that who made these things possible for us. Ako po si Nildi Blancada, born and raised in Siargao. We all know Siargao like it's one of the capital surfing in the Philippines, and how crazy is the waves there. Of course, Siargao wouldn't be known without our late Mayor Jaime Rosilion. Sa lahat ng support niya at love, that's why Siargao it exists. Ito yung pinakamalaking long na running event sa Siargao since 1995. Also since then, 1995, that's the time that I also start to learn how to surf. Sorry. And that's also the time that I encourage all my friends, my family, especially Nelby is my younger sister, who it happened to be the national and international champion. She's actually the SEA Games gold medalist back in La Union. Why I'm here now, because everyone voted me as the president of Siargao Island Surfing Association. This is a really big part of me. It's because I start surfing there and become like a pre-match mom of the old surfers there, and I really want to taking care of everyone, especially Siargao. It's become crazy now when it comes to surf, and of course the counts of the tourists. And now, ako at saka yung team namin, we have to make it sure that everyone giving us a respect, lalo na yung mga local surfers, instructors, also the tourists, to give love and respect to one another. So, pinaka-importante ito. Tapos, yeah, of course, especially WSL this time coming back, it's such a big thing for us, because this time around, it's really big, even bigger. So, for us as a local surfer from there, also actually competing surfing. So it's a big thing for us that we don't really have to travel like somewhere else and also getting far, and it's a big opportunity for all of us that all of these are going to happen again back in Siargao. Thank you so much sa lahat sa inyo na tumutulong dito, Sir and John, Sir Vinny, Sir Pato, and Mikey D, and Doc and Las. Thank you, everyone. and good morning.
Just stay there, Nildi. And it's important for us to have the blessing and permission from the local surf club to also come and take over surf breaks and showcase the beauty of the local area through what they enjoy day to day. So it's a mutually beneficial partnership. And also with Sir Pato at the moment, we'd like to have this privilege and moment to actually announce our first official WSL event for this surf season, and we're about to see it on screen here, the Siargao International Surfing Cup, a QS 6000 event. The dates for this event will be the 24th to the 31st of October, so sports riders, lock that in your calendar, book your hotels in Siargao. It's going to be a great event down there.